I knew I'd start getting emotional before I've even started. Dad, I'm getting emotional already. He said he'd put a bet on that I'd cry within the first minute of filming this video. Well, Dad, it's the first second, so... Okay. Oh, I don't even know what to say. Hello, honeys. My name's Imogen from Imagination here on YouTube, and today I think this is the most exciting video, the most exciting announcement I've ever had in my whole entire life. Okay, sorry. Can you imagine me lost for words? Okay. Sorry. I know crying makes people really awkward, but oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I can't stop crying. I've just got to do like a pre-warner. I cry a lot. I'm a really emotional person, and this is genuinely... I haven't even said what I'm doing. I have got 2 palettes with Revolution. I've got 2 palettes with Revolution. I'm like shaking completely. Chill out, Imogen. You alright, babes? Probably not. Okay, so the first one is an eyeshadow palette. This is the Imagination eyeshadow palette. And then the second one... Oh, I'm holding it upside down. The second one is the Highlight to the Moon Imagination palette, and this is my contour and my highlight palette. Took a little breath and I'm ready. I'm back. I'm loving life. Sorry. Okay, so, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. First of all, before I show you inside the palettes, I can't wait to show you what's inside them. I should probably tell you how this came about, the whole process behind everything. Basically, when I first started YouTube, which was February of last year, I did a testing Makeup Revolution. Revolution used to be Makeup Revolution, and I did a testing video for Makeup Revolution. I just bought it in Superdrug. I saw it was there. Everyone had said they'd made loads of amazing, incredible, high-end products for affordable prices, and I was like, oh my god, I need to try this brand. I didn't know what I was doing. I tried the brand and I was obsessed with the brand. Absolutely obsessed. And then I got a DM on Instagram, and bearing in mind this was at the very beginning of my YouTube, and I felt so incredibly amazed that anyone would even watch me. I got a DM from the owner of Revolution, Adam Minto, who is just an amazing angel, and I love him so much. None of this would be possible without him, and he had faith in me from the get-go. When I mean day one, I mean day one. And he DM'd me and we got chatting, and I didn't believe it at first. I thought it was a fake DM. I was like, this is never real. This is not real in the slightest. After realising that it was real, after pinching myself, slapping myself, just getting very excited, I then started building a working friendship with Adam and the team at Revolution, and this is where we are now. This is where we are now. This has been a long process of going back and forth with the Revolution team. They have been amazing. When I mean amazing, they have supported every single dream of mine. I have sent over requests which I didn't think they'd be able to do, and they've done it. I don't even know what to say. I can't believe this. This is the biggest thing that's ever happened to me in my life. When he told me that this was going to be a thing, that this was even possible, obviously I broke down in tears. I never thought it'd be possible. I'm filming this on my phone because I feel like I have to document this. I've just spoken with Adam, the manager of Makeup Revolution, the creator of Makeup Revolution, and we briefly spoke, and he's just mentioned to me that maybe there's a possibility of me having palettes out with him, and I've just broken down in tears with my family in the kitchen. Like, even the thought of it, just, I feel like I've got to document it just in case, but I just feel like the most lucky person in the whole world. And also, I want to say thank you to all of you, because without any of you supporting me, without any of my Huns on my YouTube channel, without anyone even watching me, supporting me, actually liking me, this wouldn't be possible. It's your faith in me that allowed me to have more faith in myself. I just want to say thank you so much to every single person who has watched me on YouTube, who has been with me from day one, day now, whatever time you've joined my family. I will never, ever, ever understand how I have got you in my life. Honestly, I can't explain it to you. How grateful I feel, and I know for a fact that none of these opportunities would ever come my way without any of you. Like, you are all the reason that I am able to do these things, and without all of you in my life, this would be impossible. You've literally made my dreams come true. Like, I can't explain it to you. I am so, so grateful. I can't even put into words how thankful I am. Like, thank you. I hope you like it. And I'm so nervous that no one's gonna like it, but I just, even if nobody likes it, I'm so grateful for this opportunity. And yeah, I can't believe that this is even happening. Oh my God. I don't even know what to do. My hands are shaking. I can't even hold up the camera. But yeah, this is the most exciting thing in the world, and I can't wait for this journey to begin. I love you all with all my heart and everything I ever could love with ever in my life. Thank you. I look a mess. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I just wanted to document this. Okay, no more emotions. Let's just get to the actual product. I am so excited for you to see this. It is already on Revolution Beauty, so the link is in the description below if you want to go and check out my palettes. I will be on Superdrug on the 22nd of August. I hope that you all love this. I really do. I really, really do. I'm going to be doing an in-depth, go through all of the shades, talk to you about the names behind the shades, and then also going to create this makeup look with both palettes. So stay tuned to the end if you want to see this makeup look using my palettes. This is just amazing. So let's talk through the eyeshadow palette first. So here we are. Oh my goodness me. I am obsessed. I am more than obsessed. I can't even explain to you how obsessed I am. Obsession doesn't even cut it. This is my go-to palette. This is everything to me and more. I wanted to create a palette which was accessible for everyone, but I also wanted to create a palette which was me through and through, and this palette is my go-to palette. Every single shade in this I use every single week. Obviously not every single day because this is a lot of shadows to play with, but I create makeup looks with this every single week. This is my palette, and this is just, I can't explain it to you. I can't explain it to you. Have I said thank you? Because I'm still so grateful. Anyway, so I want to create a palette which was accessible for everyone. So what I created was having 4 transition colours in the centre. But having the bigger transition colours, I always felt like transition colours in a palette weren't big enough, and I used the transition colours more than I use any other colour, because obviously we're constantly using that in our crease, we're constantly using that for everything. That's our base shadows. So I wanted to create a bigger, larger pan for the transition colours, and then everything around it just complements those transitions, and we get to layer and love our little lives. We have warm tones, we have cool tones, we have shimmers, pigments, we have everything for me. Honestly, this is, we have some bright colours, we also have some neutral colours. For me, this is just everything I would want to wear on my eyes, and I really, really am praying that some of you like this palette. Like, honestly, even if just one of you like this palette, I'll be so happy. Obviously, starting off with makeup, I am not the greatest makeup person in the world. Makeup person, makeup artist. No, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not the best at makeup. I've never claimed to be. And I feel like since being on YouTube, it's been such a growth in my makeup journey. And also, this is my way of sharing that with you, because I feel like having the transition colours in the centre and having everything grouped together, colour coordinated, it makes it an easy, accessible palette for everyone to use. Because I feel like sometimes in palettes, we don't know what to put everything with. They're not always colour coordinated, which is amazing, and it really works for a lot of palettes, but I wanted my palette to be colour coordinated because I like to colour coordinate on a daily basis. Like, if I'm wearing a pink top, you best believe I'm wearing pink on my eyes. And if I'm wearing a brown belt, you best believe I'm wearing brown shoes. Like, everything needs to match and go. So I'm so grateful that we've been able to put shades that complement each other and go together, just to make it even easier for my angels and for my Huns and for all of you out there. And then we've also got my Highlights the Moon palette. Hello, angels. Hello, angels. I basically wanted this palette to be a palette where you can go everywhere with it. These 2 palettes, I wanted to show you that you can take just 2 palettes on holiday and love your lives. Like, when I'm on holiday, I'm taking so many palettes. I'm taking my contour, I'm taking my powders for my face, I'm taking my highlights, I'm taking so many different eyeshadow palettes, and I wanted to give you that in one. So that's why we have a 9 pan, actually 10 because this is a mixture. We have a 10 pan contour, highlight and base powder palette. We have the cooler contour colours, we have the darker, warmer contour colours, we have the lighter powder, we have the banana powder, we also have the peachier powder for dark circles, and then we have 4 highlights. We have 4 highlights. We have 2 golds which mixed together are unreal. We have a beautiful silver undertoned highlight which is just amazing, and then we have Angel Face, which is unreal. It is a mixture of a silver, gold, rose gold highlight. It just literally beams. It shimmers out everything. I called it highlight to the moon because I always say I want to highlight to the gods, I want to highlight to the moon, I want my highlight to be shining from the heavens. Like, I want people to know that Imogen's there. So the first one we have is Too Nice, and this is a very, very light, neutral transition colour, which is just going to set your lid. It's going to be that ultimate powder to set the lid. That's what I use it for. I use it all over my crease and all over my lid, under my brow bone, and it is just a pale, translucent, beautiful, light transition colour. I called it Too Nice because when I was younger, I was bullied for being too nice, and I always thought that it was a negative thing. Until I got older, I realised that being too nice is actually a wonderful trait to have, and it's actually my strongest, most beautiful part of me. I actually genuinely believe that. Being too nice is definitely my weakness, but it's definitely my greatest attribute because I care so much about people. My second one is Loving Life, and this is a peachy, beautiful, warm transition colour. I absolutely love this. Using this with this side of colours, I am absolutely obsessed with it. Even with these side of colours as well, these pinkies, these wine colours. Over here we have the orange colours. This Loving Life is my ultimate crease colour. It's the ultimate crease colour. Honestly, it's my favourite transition in the world. I can say that. Yay. I called it Loving Life because I'm loving life 24/7. I always say loving life. Are you loving life? Because I'm loving life. This is Loving Life. Well, this shade is Loving Life, and you'll be loving life. Did I just say Loving Life about 7 times? Yes. But hopefully you'll be loving life with this palette and that shade. So then we have OK, which is a really, really muted, cool toned brown transition colour, which is just perfect for any dark, smoky makeup look you're going for. It is just beautiful. Even over Loving Life, just to darken that crease, it is just perfect. It is muted, it's not too heavy, it's very light, it's very soft and very wearable. I called that one OK because I always say okay. I'm always like, okay. I don't know why I say okay so much, but I always say it. I'm like, okay then. We've also got Sorry Not Sorry, which is our last transition shade, which is the darker one. I also use this as a bronzer on my face, which I'll show you later. I do actually use this as a bronzer, and I also use this in my brows. I use this shade in my brows, thank you very much. We've got a multi-use palette here. I always feel like you can use eyeshadows for so many different things. I wanted to have a transition brown in there as well because I feel like we always need a brown transition. We've got a light brown and we've got a softer, warmer brown. So I feel like you've got 4 really good transitions in there. I'm hoping you love them. I called that Sorry Not Sorry because Demi Lovato's song, Sorry Not Sorry, was one of the most empowering songs for me. It got me through a massive part of my life, and every time I listen to that song, it makes me feel empowered. It makes me feel like, yes, I'm an independent woman. I've got this on lock. And I just feel like it's a really empowering thing to say. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not actually sorry, hon. Okay, so then we've got up to this line, which is starting with Angel. I call all of you my angels. You are all my angels. My mum has called me Angel ever since I was a baby, even though I probably wasn't an angel. This colour Angel is everything I feel like an angel would be. Pigmented, beautiful, shimmery, gorgeous. This is my white gold brow bone highlight. So we needed a white gold shimmery beautiful colour to whack on our brow bone, to do on our inner corner, to use all over our lid and love our lives. The next one is Butterfly. If anyone knows me, they'll know that I call myself Butterfly Brain 24/7 because I actually do believe I have a butterfly brain. Honestly, I'm all over the shop 24/7. I am a scatterbrain. I'll be talking about one thing, won't have finished that, and then I'll go on to another thing. Like when I'm cleaning my room, I'll clean one section and then I'll start doing another section before that section's finished. It's like, are you going to finish the room? So this is Butterfly. This is a beautiful blue shimmer. I can't explain to you this colour. This is like bluey, this is iridescent. This is just everything I like to wear on my inner corner. Sometimes I like to do like an all over smoky warm look with loads of oranges and dark reds on my eyes. And then I like to just add a pop of colour on the inner corner. And it's always been like a soft baby blue highlight. And now I get to have it in my palette. So then we go on to Honeybee, which is this beautiful, soft, muted yellow colour. I wanted 2 yellows in my palette, but I wanted 2 to contrast and compare. I didn't want them to be really similar in tone. I wanted them to be a little bit of an undertone of orange. So this yellow is just perfect for me. It is just beautiful. It's got peachy undertones in the yellow. And I called it Honeybee because I call all of you honeybees. And then we've also got Shoppy, which also acts as an amazing transition as well. I'm obsessed with this. This is a very, very warm toned brown. It is very warm. It's borderline orangey brown. I am in love with it. When you are using all of these colours together, they just complement each other so amazingly. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. And also, I called it Shoppy because my whole family, instead of saying soppy, we always say shoppy, were like, oh, that's so shoppy, or you're so shoppy, or shoppiness instead of soppiness. Hugo B came up with it. My little brother Hugo came up with it, and I felt like I had to incorporate it there for my siblings. So Jacob, Hugo and Freya, I love you all so much. That one goes to you. The next one is Mills, and this is one of my favourite colours. It is orange, it is beautiful, it is divine. I am obsessed with it. It is just so pigmented, it is so bright, it's everything I wanted and more. And I called it Mills because ever since I was a baby, I have no idea why. Apparently there were books called Mills and Boon, and my grandma used to call me Mills, and now my whole family call me Mills. When anyone comes down my house, they're like, your dad calls you Mills, or your mum calls you Mills, and I'm like, yeah, I know. And they're like, your name's Imogen. Where's Mills come from? And I'm like, long story. Just call me Mills if you want. Then I wanted Imagine in there because this is a very cool tone brown. I wanted a dark, plummy, cool toned brown to just complement every single colour. You can wear it with these colours over here. It is just beautiful. And I called it Imagine because I never, ever, ever could begin to imagine that I would be here. Never began to imagine that I would even do YouTube, and also Imogen, imagination, mixed with together creates imagination. Then we've got You Know. Oh well, Huns. I always say you know, and if you don't know, get to know. So it's only fitting that we put them both next to each other because the names go together. You know, get to know. That is my saying. I love it so much. Anyway, so this one is a bright red, orange, beautiful colour. I love it. I really hope you love it. I really, really do. Anyway, so we've got this beautiful red colour, and then we've gone to Get to Know, and this is more of a soft bricky red colour, and it's a bit more muted, but it's still dark. It really deepens this colour, and they just look amazing together. Then we're going up here. So this one is Forever Friend, and this is a light baby pink shimmer colour, and this is called Forever Friend. And it's called Forever Friend because I'm welling up right now. It's called Forever Friend because of two reasons. It's named after my best friend Lucy. Lucy is my best friend in the world. She was there from the start of YouTube, beginning, before it, everything. She has been there through the whole process. She's still there now. She is my forever friend, and I always call her that. I'm like, you're my forever friend. I'm never ever letting you go out of my life. I love her with all my heart, so it was only fitting that she had her own name in my palette. She had her own shade named after her, and also it's called Forever Friend because I feel like I'm so lucky to have found friends now. All of you, all of my Huns, like I never ever believed I would ever have friends. From someone who was bullied as a kid, I never ever believed that I would ever have anyone classify me as a friend. And all of you are just amazing, and you're my forever friends. The next one is called Huns because I hope you all know this one by now, but you are all my Huns, so that had to be a name in the palette. This is the most beautiful gold. This one's more of a white gold. This is gold. Like, this is gold. This pigment is so beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. All over your lid. Cut that crease. Love your life with Huns on it, and you will be good to go. We then have Baby Girl because I call everyone Baby Girl. My baby girl. My little baby G's. I love it so much. I called everyone Baby Girl since I was young. All my friends used to be like, where are these names coming from? And I just used to be like, what names? Like, I don't think I have nicknames for people, but I really do. Baby Girl is like an orangey, peachy, beautiful pigment colour, and I feel like I use those shadows all the time, but I find it really hard to find it in a palette. That beautiful orange pigmented angel colour, I'm obsessed with it. It is so beautiful in different lights. It looks different colours. It's light, it's soft, it's so wearable. I love it, especially with these colours over here. We then have Raise and Praise, which is this beautiful, plummy, deep, maroony, gorgeous, I'm obsessed with this colour, pigment. It is just amazing. It's fiery, it's flamey, it's gorgeous, it's sexy. It is just, I'm obsessed with it. In different lights, it looks so many different colours. It is just amazing. It is the ultimate in pigments for me. I called that Raise and Praise, by the way, because I'm just obsessed with raising and praising each other. I feel like we all need to stick together in this world, and we all need to raise and praise each other, compliment each other every day. Then we go on to Pinky Promise. Pinky Promise is called Pinky Promise because it was ever since I was young. I've always pinky promised with my family. It's always been a thing, like when I make a promise, I'm like pinky promise, and then I pinky promise and I kiss my thumb, and they have to kiss their thumb because it seals it. So this is like a soft, lilac-y, beautiful, soft pink matte. I wanted that because I wanted it to all go with this colours, because I love using that as a transition when I'm using pink and wine colours. Then we also have Berry Blast. That's my favourite flavour in Mike and Ike's, which are my favourite sweets ever, so that had to go in because I've got the biggest sweet tooth. If I could call one Vigo bar, I definitely would have, but I don't think it would have worked with a colour like Vigo bar, would it? Because that's my favourite chocolate bar ever. So then we have Berry Blast, which is just the most divine, plummy, winey, beautiful matte. I can't explain to you how much I love that colour. It is just amazing. It's so pigmented, it's so bright. It is just so beautiful. It's pinky, it's purpley, it's just everything I love. Then we also have Trying It. He be trying it, you be trying it. I don't know why, but I just wanted that to be in there because people be trying it, you be trying it, I'll be trying this palette, everyone be trying it, we love trying it. I just ignore me. I called it Trying It because I'm like, oh, they're trying it, are they? Okay, cool. Anyway, so then this one is like a softer, muted version of the Berry Blast. It is more deep, it's more dark, but it's not as bright and vibrant. It's softer, it's more muted, it's a beautiful plummy matte, but it's just got less pink undertones in it. It's cooler, it's a cooler toned plum colour rather than the Berry Blast, which is a warmer toned plum colour. And then we have Limo. Last by no means least, this is my matte black. I felt like we needed a matte black in there to darken any colours. I love doing a dark smoky eye with Limo and then also using Mills and Get to Know. It looks amazing. I would love to recreate that. I called it Limo because my first MSN name was Imogen Limo. I used to love it. I thought it was cool, but I wasn't. Then we're going on to my powder, contour and highlight palette. Highlight to the moon, so I'll go through all of these. So we have Pretty Heart, which is the most beautiful, bright, light, soft powder, which is just going to brighten your under eyes instantly. If you want a neutral, soft, bright powder, that is the one. That is my translucent, soft, light, vibey, beautiful powder. Then we also have my Gyal, which is my banana powder. Like I'm telling you, instant brightness, instant brightness. I use Pretty Heart to sort of carve out my contour. I use my Gyal if I need some brightness underneath my eyes. I also use Pretty Heart on my Gyal on the top of my lids if I want to set my lids. I just love them so much. Pretty Heart is called Pretty Heart because I feel like one thing I pride myself on is keeping my heart beautiful, and I feel like one thing I want for the rest of my life is to have a pretty heart. I would rather be called someone with a pretty heart than be called someone with a pretty face. Having a pretty heart means so much more to me than anything else. I call this one my Gyal because I always say that. I'm like, my Gyal, my Gyal, my Gyals, my Huns, my Gyals. Flashback, they are so beautiful. I love them so much. We then have Cute, because I always say cute in that really funny, awkward way, and I'm just a cringe. But this one is really special to me because I feel very happy that we have that one in the palette. I wanted a peachy powder in there because sometimes I have really bad dark circles and I find that peachy undertones of base powders, honestly, they take it away. It's an instant colour corrector in the form of a powder. So we have this beautiful peachy, thin, amazing powder, and that saves me. When I have dark circles, that saves me. If I want to really highlight, my Gyal really saves me. If I want a really nice base, flawless base, get that powder, love in your life, brighten your face, Pretty Heart is the one. We then go on to the 3 contour shades. We have got Literally, Warrior and Can't Deal. So these might look quite similar to you, however they're not similar when they swatch. Honestly, I wanted to go with cool toned contours because I feel like when I'm bronzing up my face I use warm toned powders, and then to contour sometimes if I have a warm toned contour I feel as though it doesn't show up and it looks like I've just got bronzer in my contour, and I feel like having a cool toned contour really does make your contour look even more popping, and it also makes it look even more natural. That's why I wanted 3 cool toned contours. We have Literally, which is what I say all the time. I think I say an American accent a lot. I'm like, literally, but I say literally so much. I'm like, I literally can't believe this. I literally can't deal. Can't even deal literally. I say it all the time. We have Warrior, which is the medium contour. This is also cool toned. They don't look muddy on your face, they just look beautiful. They honestly give such a cut contour and I'm obsessed with them. Warrior is a thing for me because ever since I was younger, I've always been a bit of a warrior. No, I need to say it right. I've always been a bit of a warrior. No, worrier. When you're worrying about something. However, when I was younger, since the get-go, I have said worry. I'm like, Mum, I'm worrying about something. I used to say, I'm such a warrior. So instead of this warrior, I mean the kind of warrior where you worry about stuff. I'm trying to say it right. So we had to call that one Warrior because I'm a warrior in both respects. I'm a warrior because I'm strong and fierce, and I'm a warrior because I worry a lot. Okay, then we've got Can't Deal, which is the darkest contour shade. I'm obsessed with this. Again, it's cool toned, it doesn't look muddy. They are so finely milled that they are just so amazing on your skin. And we have this one called it's called Can't Deal because I always say can't deal. I'm like, can't deal, can't cope, can't deal. I can't deal with this. This is amazing. Not because I can't deal, but because I'm so amazed. I'm like, I can't deal. And then last but by no means least, my favourite part ever, although it's all my favourite part, we have the highlights. So we have limited edition because Huns, each and every single one of you is limited edition. Best believe that, you best believe that. Limited edition is a frosty, silvery, beautiful highlight, which is just amazing. It is honestly so pigmented, I cannot even explain it to you. I wanted to have 4 different pigments. I wanted to have 4, that's why we separated this one into 2. I wanted to have 4 highlights which were all different colours. So then we have Slay My Life Part 1, which is the first side, and this is a gold, champagne-y, beautiful colour. We then have the second side of Slay My Life, which is sort of a softer gold. It's more silver into it as well. It has like 2 different colours going into it. We then have Angel Face. By the way, I called it Slay My Life because we gotta slay this life. We better slay my life. I'm so cringe, I know. And then we've got, last but by no means least, Angel Face, which I think is my favourite of all the highlights, if I had to say, because it is just, it's got all of the highlights going through it. It's got silver, rose gold, all the golds, everything, champagne, every single colour going through it. They are all so pigmented. I love this palette so much and I really hope you do. Thank you for supporting me. It's available now, my palette. I want to cry, scream, I can't even cope. It's also going to be available on the 22nd of August in Superdrug, which I just don't even know what to say. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This still just doesn't even feel real. Like, I'm going to be creating a makeup look for all of you guys using my own palettes. I feel, I don't even know what to say. I don't actually know what to say, but let's do it. Oh my God. Oh my God, okay, stop. You're gonna get emotional. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna take I'm gonna take My Gal, which is my favorite powder for under my eyes. But I'm gonna set my foundation because I've got foundation, concealer on at the moment, and I've also got my brows, lipstick, and false lashes on already. So I thought I'd do everything else around it because then I can use my palettes. So I'm just gonna take any tapered blending brush and I'm just gonna pat see, instant brightness. I'm sorry, I'm not just saying this because it's my palette, but I think it's amazing. I love it so much. It just instantly brightens my under eye and no flashback. Just thought I'd point that one out for my hun buns. Also, I need to set my lid because I did put some concealer on there for when we go in with our eyeshadow palette. But right now we're using highlight to the moon. I feel powdered, I feel ready, but I don't feel cakey. Oh my God, I feel so happy is what I feel. I feel so beyond happy. Oh wow. Now we're gonna take the Imogen eyeshadow palette. It just feels surreal to say that. Sorry, I shouldn't even say that. We're gonna take my eyeshadow palette. That's really cringe, isn't it? We're gonna take the Imogen eyeshadow palette. But I just love hearing it. I love hearing it. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at these shades and love them forever. No, we're gonna start with Pinky Promise, and that is gonna be our transition color. We're going with purples. Why did I just wink? Let's pretend I didn't. I'm going to take Pinky Promise into my crease and we are going to get a soft, muted, mauvey colour, which is going to act as our transition. Obsessed. I can't explain to you, having used this palette for so long now since I've had it, having seen all the behind the scenes, having worked on this palette, having looked at all colours that I want, having put this palette together, it feels so incredible that I can now use it in front of you. I'm gonna look down because otherwise I'm gonna cry, and like feeling it on my skin and looking at it, it's like, it's a dream, no, it's a million dreams come true. That reminds me of The Greatest Showman, which is one of my favourite films, A Million Dreams, the song. This is a million dreams to me. Like looking at the colour payoff that it comes out like, I'm like, oh my goodness. I can't even begin to tell you what this feels like. Honestly, I can't. I wish I could in words, but I can't. Then we're going to go into Berry Blast and Love Our Lives, and we're going to put this and deepen our crease further, but bringing this a little bit further down. Like, look at this. I'm sorry, but look at this. This is actually insane. It's so pigmented. It's so pigmented. It's everything I wanted and so much more. Then we're going to take Trying It, which is like a deeper berry colour, a more muted berry colour, but it's darker. I love it. I wish I had terminology, but I'm not very good at things like that. But leaving the centre part because that's going to be our halo eye because we're angels. So I thought, why not do a halo eye because I'm with my angels. Oh, yes. I am living for it. I'm trying it. I'm trying it. I tried it. I've tried it. I'm loving it. I'm so cringe is what I am. I'm just obsessed. I'm actually obsessed. I can't believe this. I'm obsessed with my own palette. I can't actually believe this. Well, I can because it's Revolution, and let's be real, Revolution are just amazing. I feel so lucky that I get to work with them, honestly. Then while we're there with Trying It, we're going to take this underneath our eyes all the way along. Loving our little lives. Yes. Smouldering, sexy vibes. I'm all about it. Frame those eyes, honeybees, frame those eyes. Just to complete the bottom, we're going to go back with Berry Blast as well, and we're just going to smoke this out even more. And angels, we're going to take Forever Friend right here, my beautiful pink shimmer shade, and we're going to take this on a flat concealer brush and pat this in the centre, and this is going to be our halo eye. Oh, give it to me. Thank you very much. You will forever be my friend because you are an angel. Oh my god, I love this colour so much. Stop. Oh my god, I'm absolutely obsessed. Who needs concealer to carve out their little halo eye? We don't, because we've got a pigmented pink poppy shade. Oh, I'm absolutely obsessed. I am actually... Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it so much. And you know what I've decided, angels, while we're just here, because I love this pink colour on the top, I'm going to also put it on the bottom, because why not? Why not have like a little cute, I'm just going to go with it. I'm going with it. Okay, so we're just going to pat this in the middle as well. We're going to have like a little yes, oh yes. Oh yes, we're going to blend this together, but oh, yes. Okay, so I've just put some mascara on my bottom lashes, and I've also put some white liner on, and now we're going to finish the rest of the face. So we're going to use Imagination, oh, we don't need to say that. We're going to use my Highlights the Moon palette. Also love using this colour down here, Sorry Not Sorry, to bronze up my face, which I will show you now. Absolutely love it. Love using it. Don't care whether it's an eyeshadow, hun. It works. Oh, look at me getting bronzy and glowy. I love it. Well, I'm not glowy yet. You wait until I get glowy. Then, because I've been on holiday and I'm quite tanned at the moment, normally I would only use Warrior as my contour and my bronzy shade, but I'm going to use Can't Deal, and we are going to contour our little lives. Thank you. I will take that cut contour. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh my god, I love it so much. Do you love it? I really hope you like it. I really, really hope you like it. Give ourselves a little bit of a contour up here. Up in here, up in here. I'm so strange. Then what we are going to do also is going to take Pretty Heart, and this is going to carve out my contour. So I'm going to take the brush I used earlier for the powder, and we are just going to cut that contour. Obsessed. Absolutely, oh yeah, absolutely obsessed. Thank you. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to take the bronzer brush and just sort of brush that together so it's no harsh lines. Still got a cut contour. Yes, I love it. Angels, this is the really difficult part for me, because now I have to actually choose which highlight to use. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, because I love all four of them, because we technically have four. What should I do? Okay, so I'm first of all going to take Angel Face, because we've created a halo eye, we're going with the angel vibe. I'm going to take Angel Face on any highlighter brush, and we're going to put this all over our face. Are you ready? I'm so excited, I'm so scared to do this on camera, because I'm like, oh my god, I'm sharing this. Okay, ready? Go. Wait, I know I use this every day, but like, I'm still shocked every single time I use it. Oh my goodness me. Oh, that is everything and more. Oh, it's everything and more. I want some of my collarbones as well, that's why I want some. Oh yes, thank you very much. Let's put that one down. Let's get the collarbones out. Let's highlight the shoulders a bit. Let's just whack this all over. Oh, I love it, I love it. Okay, Huns, and then I thought, you know what, we're going to utilise every single highlight here because I want to use all of them. So I'm going to take the two colours from Slay My Life with my finger, mix the two together, and just pat that on my inner corner. Absolutely obsessed. Should I say obsessed one more time? I'm obsessed. That looks so nice. And then, where am I going to use limited edition? I've got an idea. Let's take limited edition on the edge of our nose, pat that in, because I love a nose highlight, and put a little bit here. Make that pop, pat that into the skin because it is very bright and amazing. Like, you just forget how pigmented they are. And then they go on your skin, you're like, bam. I really hope you like this makeup look. I really, really do. I hope you've loved this video. I hope you love my palettes. I actually pray that someone likes them. Like, I am so happy with them. I love them with all my heart. Like, I can't explain it to you, but I really, really, really hope that you like them, because I've put so much time and so much effort and so much love into these palettes, and the thought of anyone wearing them, the thought of anyone using it, the thought of anyone, I don't know. I actually cannot explain to you. I'm trying not to get emotional because it makes people awkward and I completely understand that, but I'm a very emotional person. I think you probably gathered that. But just, I want to say again, thank you so much to every single person who's even watched this video, who's even followed me on anything, on any of my social medias, on Instagram, on YouTube. If you actually watch me and like me, I'm so grateful. If you like this palette and you go out and get it, I can't explain to you. Thank you for making my dreams come true. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me endlessly, and I will never ever be able to thank you. So yeah. Make sure you click the link in the description if you want to see my palette up close, and if anyone gets it, please tag me on my social media at Imogen on Instagram, and I'll leave all my social medias in the description below, and tag Revolution so I can see all your makeup looks if anyone recreates any makeup looks with this palette. I actually don't even know what to say. I've never done this before, so I'm just like, but thank you so much. I'm going to end this before I start wailing and crying my eyes out, but thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Until next time, I'm going to love you.